Okay, how's it going tonight, guys? Sorry about that. I am going to, tonight, I am going to open up a couple of rolls, or maybe only just one roll, but I want to go through a couple of other rolls that I have here first, so that you guys get a chance to see what it is that I have here. First roll that I have, these are some rolls that I've purchased off of eBay. And I want to cover them all because this is going to be an incredible learning lesson for a lot of people. First roll I have here, and I'm going to cover a lot of these rolls in other videos. I'm not going to open them all here tonight, but I want to make sure that you guys get a chance to see this. This is a Federal Reserve Bank of Cleveland roll. It's a 1948D roll. And I will tell you right now that it is highly unlikely, even though this is a Federal Reserve Bank of Cleveland roll wrapper, that this is actually a original wrapped roll of coins. I'll explain why in another video when I do get a chance to open that. One of the other rolls I have here, this is a roll of 1954p. Lincoln cents, and it is from a bank called the Broad Street Trust Company in Philadelphia. This is likely one of the most authentic rolls of 1954Ps I have ever seen in my life. This is a very cool roll of coins, and I'm very excited to open this in another video. It came from a gentleman that I bought a few rolls from recently, who's had he's just getting into collecting Lincoln cents and stuff like that. He usually collects silver. Interesting part about it is I'm kind of giving him a little bit of information as we go along as to what to look for and things like that. But his source that he gets these from seems to be a very reliable, reputable source, and I've seen rolls of coins come from this gentleman that are very, very authentic, and I've also seen rolls of coins come from this gentleman that are not so authentic and not so fantastic. But at the same point in time, this is probably one of the coolest rolls I've seen in a very, very long time. So stick around for another video and come back for another video, and I'll open this roll in another video. Third roll I'm going to show you here real quick. This is a roll I also bought off of eBay. This roll is being sold and has been sold on eBay as an original bank wrapped roll, yet this roll is nowhere close to original bank wrapped. First of all, there's a couple of things to look at. Number one, no bank name. My definition of an original bank wrapped roll is that the roll has to have a bank name on it. I don't care what a lot of other people say. There are other people out there that say as long as it has crimped ends, and as long as it's in a period date wrapper, that it's an original bank wrapped roll. That's a bunch of baloney as far as I'm concerned. And one of the biggest telltale signs that this is not a bank wrapped roll, but rather a stuffed roll from basically a same kind of coin tubes you can buy at Walmart or Hobby Lobby or something like that, is the seam on this roll of coins is straight. It is not a angled roll of coins. It does not have an angle to the roll of coins to it like this, where it was wrapped in an actual bank machine wrapper. And this roll of coins is actually straight, which means this tube was glued and put together in a straight format. There isn't a bank wrapping machine that I'm aware of that actually wraps a wrapper like this with a straight wrapper. All of the bank wrapping machines that I'm aware of either wrap a wrapper with a seam that runs diagonally around the roll, or with a seam that actually is V-shaped in the roll. And those are actually what are known as Batdorf wrapped coin rolls, and those are, I'll get into those in another video too, but those are actually very authentic wrapped rolls of coins. The Batdorf ones are, because Batdorf is the guy who is actually credited with inventing the wrapping machine. Okay, so on to this last roll, which is the roll I'm going to open. This roll is as far as it gets from an original wrapped roll of coins. Three reasons why. One, no bank wrapper on it, no bank name on it whatsoever. While it does have a seam that runs around the coin roll, as you can see like this, this is a roll, a wrapper that you can buy at Walmart. You can buy it at Hobby Lobby. You can buy it at the dollar store. You can buy them anywhere. And this particular wrapper with this type of a line on the end of the wrapper like this, these wrappers weren't actually invented until probably, I'm guessing, at least early 70s at the best. There's no actual patent date on here. It's an NF String & Sons is what it says. But the interesting part about this, the coins that are in this roll are wheat cents. So if this wrapper wasn't invented and actually used until even the late 60s at the absolute earliest, then this coin roll shouldn't technically exist. That's your first hint right there that this is not an original wrapped roll of coins. Now, the coins in it may be an original roll or maybe something along those lines, but this coin roll has not stayed within its original wrapper from that respect. Somebody has put this in there and wrapped it in a coin wrapping machine. While yes, the coin ends are crimped, it is not original from that respect. The part that bothers me the most about that is there are people on eBay that are selling this as an original bank wrapped roll of coins, and it is nowhere near it. I don't care what anybody says from that respect. So we're going to open this roll, see what it looks like. The coins in it may be nice coins. I have no problem admitting that they may be a nice coin. From the end coins, they look nice. They do look a little toned. So from that respect, that's a possible case. But this wrapper also looks incredibly new as well. And for a coin roll that is at least 1958 or before, there is no way that these coins that are in here are probably all that fantastic. I could be wrong. We're going to find out. Other big telltale sign from this standpoint, I paid $30, $31 actually for this roll of coins, and my guess is it's probably a very common date. I'll be shocked if it's anything other than that. But even at that rate, a common date uncirculated roll of coins at best is probably going to bring about $15 to $20 at the most. On the low side, you're probably talking $5 to $10. So let's open this and see what we get, shall we? It'd be kind of interesting to find out. I haven't opened one of these in a very long time because I very rarely buy these, and I bought this specifically to open on film. So as you open this roll of coins, I'm going to peel this end off here. First thing that comes to my attention is that there's an awful lot of coins in here that are different colors. And that tells me right there that this is not an authentic roll from that standpoint. These coins are probably toned at best. 1956D is the year it looks like that these coins are. So it's a very common roll of coins. And while they are toned from that respect, this is a pretty average roll of coins. Not even what I would consider to be fantastically wonderful. There's a lot of contact marks on them. Certainly a little bit of toning around the edges of the coin. Let's see if I can get the light up here a little bit better and zoom in a little bit better for you guys if I can. That's out. Let's try in. All right, there we go. So while there is some toning around these, and these may have originally been in a wrapper, an original wrapper, they have been removed from whatever original wrapper they were in and put in this other wrapper. And that's pretty disappointing because this roll could have actually been worth quite a bit of money, maybe, if it was left in its original wrapper. Again, nice looking coins. They are definitely shiny, but they are not original wrapped. I'm not seeing any other dates other than 1956D, so from that standpoint, they look like they're all pretty similar and pretty much the same. Again, I'll bring this up closer to show you. Nice coin, nice looking, nice shiny coin, but probably not much more than a 65 in terms of a grade, so this coin won't net much in terms of money. I definitely overpaid considerably for this roll. from that respect. Here's a good example right here. So this is a coin that was likely an end roll coin, and I found it in the middle of the roll. And as you can tell, it is fingerprinted. It's toned like it should be an end roll coin because it's toned on one side and not really all too toned on the other. So it was an end roll coin of whatever roll it was in. And there's a dead giveaway that this roll of coins was taken from somewhere at some point in time and put into another wrapper. You shouldn't find an end roll coin in the middle of a roll that you're opening. So extremely disappointing from that respect. Again, nice bright coins, but and there's another one. So I just pulled that one out too. You can also see that coin is certainly not as shiny as the other ones here in this roll, and this was in the middle of the roll. It is a darker toned color on one side and bright and shiny on the other. So that is also an end roll coin that came from, as you can tell, the middle of this roll of coins. Yet another way to tell that this is certainly not an original roll by any stretch of the imagination. So whoever sold this roll, I'm not going to give you the names because I don't necessarily want to do that. That's not very fair to do from their standpoint, because they're out there trying to make money as well. But just be aware that if you're buying this stuff and you're paying $25, $35, and $40 for some of these rolls, you're going to get relatively common date rolls. You might get lucky once in a while and find something here or there, but you're going to get relatively common date rolls, and you're going to triple pay for what would normally be a very common date roll from that respect. Here's another one. Again, this is an end roll coin, and certainly is not what I would consider to be or should be in the middle of this roll. While it is a pretty color, don't get me wrong, it's nicely toned, it is definitely not supposed to be in the middle of that roll. So there you go, guys. I've opened that roll, debunked a myth about what we would consider to be an original bank wrapped roll. I've got the other 3 rolls, and I'll do other videos for those a little bit later. But I'm going to upload this one now and let everybody take a look at it. Thanks. I appreciate you guys watching.